Now why they're knocking on the door. What? I don't know what they are. I don't know who they are knocking at. I don't know who they are knocking at the freaking door. I'm usually a careful person. I usually think before I act and speak. They're KPing that. They made me indicate I don't KW what's knocking at the door. It's who's knocking at the door. I don't KW who's knocking at the door. But they're not knocking on the door because I need a G to SSI. You do realize I need more than 5 HRs. I need more than 4 to 5 HRs at GLP. I don't know who was knocking at the door. I had to set up my PH cam and then I had the G to the BTHLM to US to T before I answered the door. The little freaking thing came eye in the freaking, it was an eye in the mail. It was left at the door. It was probably delivered yesterday. I gotta freaking check the app. That being said, I'm usually a careful person. I'm usually a careful person. I usually think before I act and speak. They're KPing now. They KP'd, I think, ahead of time to make sure I verbalized that I don't KW who was at the door. Instead, they made me verbalize I don't KW what's at the door when the statement is supposed to be verbalized as I don't KW who's at the door. And now they think there might have been an entity energy or something like that, and the entity energy, he or she, turned around when they should have S to the letter L, the S, M, and we were actually sure what was at the door. United States of America, you need P and C. I didn't GV any P and C for A of this. Did not GV any P and C for the entities, energies, info to LV to BDY at this TM yet. Did not GV any P and C for the entities, energies, info to be inserted into the BDY at this TM yet. Did not GV any P and C for the entities, energies, info to he's or she's to be sent to new locations, he's or she's at this TM period yet. Didn't GV any P and C for the info to be inserted in my BDY parts of this TM yet. And during the verbalization of not GV any P and C, they made an entity energy, he or she thinks they're not needy anymore, and they're not needy anymore. What's him being needy have to do with that? They made an entity energy, he or she think they're not needed anymore, so they LV'd when they're supposed to S the letter L with the BDY to MVYMV. And they made I verbalize that statement RG, the first TIME, TY to verbalize. United States of America, you can't make a verbalize a WD, a letter, a number, and S that was not W to verbalize. And you can't KPI to verbalize what I W. United States of America, there's an LW indicating you can't KPI to verbalize what I W. And it was CLDIN here last night too. Telemarketer can be used for more than one thing. TP can be used for more than one thing. I need more than 3 to 4 HRs of SEOP. I need more than 4 to 3 HRs of SEOP, and since it F the letter LCLDIN here last night in this freaking morning, I don't think I even got that. And they made an entity energy, he or she think that they should have their temperature at a certain freaking temp. You don't have to have it at this certain temp. I just have it at this freaking temp to make a WM in here a little freaking F'er. And then I'm going to put a BK to the freaking OV that I had it at.